guys, today we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys an update on all of the tanks. It's been a while since I've showed you guys all the tanks. It's been a while, been busy and stuff. It's been a while since we posted the last video. I've been so busy posting on videos and stuff, been late on that stuff, been busy, and school's about to start back up, so be even busier. So I'm really not going to have a lot of time for videos, so I apologize if I'm not posting normally, but I'm going to try to be posting regular and stuff, so you guys like the videos, so you guys support, and I appreciate it. So, as today we're going to be getting into the video now, show you guys the tanks in my room. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. We have a lot of tanks here. We have 2 in my room, or no, 3 in my room. We have one under 75 over there. We have a 75, a 55, 150 gallon tank, some smaller size tanks, or big 300 gallon tank, which that's kind of what we're going to do, like the main update on, is a 300 gallon tank today, because it's been a while since you guys have seen that. Same with the 150 gallon tank, it's been a while, it's pretty crowded, so I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh, it's crowded and stuff, you need to get rid of fish. That's what we're trying to do. If you guys are interested in buying any fish you see, you can message us on our Facebook, and you guys can purchase those fish. But anyways, so if you guys are interested in some of those, we're going to have some Oscars up for grabs, about 7 or 8 of them. So we got a lot of fish up for grabs. But in the last video you guys saw, let's get those Pacu. All the Pacu were doing great. I gave them to one of my buddies to put in his pond. So that's pretty good. And then we got some new fish for the 300 gallon tank, so it is doing great. There's a lot of cool fish in there. And 75 is looking pretty bare right now, but it's still looking great, and we got an awesome fish for that tank, and I'll show you guys that tank. But first I'll start out with showing you guys the 55 here. As you guys can see, the 55 here right behind me, all the fish in there looking great. A lot of, it's mostly cichlids through here right now. I'll get you guys kind of a better look on them. Yeah, we have 2 silver dollars, some cichlids. We got a lot of Viajas. We have 3 Viajas in here. We have a Dovi. Right there we have an RTM, another RTM, another Dovi. Which these fish will all be on in the bigger tank. So like the jewel cichlids, they'll stay. The plecos will stay. That black shark will stay. He'll stay. Like all the cichlids that you see that are gonna need bigger tanks than a 55 will be moved up to larger tanks. Trust me, I won't keep them in something this small. I promise you that. I promise I take the best care of my fish as I possibly can. And I'm just completely honest with you guys. If something happens, I'm gonna tell you it happens. You know, if something dies, I'm gonna tell you it dies. You know. And if there's something that like you just see and you're just wondering about it, just throw it down in the comments below. I read a lot of the comments, but there's a lot that I don't see too, so I apologize if I don't see it or respond to it or something like that. But anyways, so as you can see, the 55 is about the same, looking pretty good, looking pretty normal. A little bit of algae growing on the core there, but you know, healthy tanks grow algae, you know, so it's a healthy tank, it's going to be growing algae, more algae than the plecos can eat, which is okay, because those plecos don't eat a ton because they're kind of lazy. Common plecos are pretty lazy. And then over here, we have a 75. Drop this down some. Yeah, over here, right here, we have a 75 gallon tank. It is looking good. So, the fish I was telling you guys about is right there. It's a Ripsaw catfish. That's one of my dream catfish. I got that a couple of weeks back from Predatory Fins. It's doing alright. Whenever it came, it was pretty poorly packaged, which, no offense to Predatory Fins, you know, I think they're doing good stuff there. But he did come with a hole in the bag, and he didn't want to eat for about 2 weeks, but he's ate a little bit of shrimp. If you guys have any suggestions on what to feed him to make him, you know, happier and stuff like that, you know, just let me know. Because I'll try anything, you know, trying to make him happier and stuff. Just, you know, if you guys have any suggestions, I've been feeding him shrimp. He kind of likes that. He's shown a little bit of interest in pellets, but other than the other foods I've tried to feed him, no interest. So if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know. And then other in here, we have a Dovi up there. And then we also have a tiger shovel nose in there. You can kind of see like his whisker. Other than that, we've got a birch back there. That's about it for this tank, guys. We only have about like 3 fish in here, 4 fish. We do have a jaguar cichlid. I think it might be in there. I'm not sure. We have a Dovi, the ripsaw, the birch, shovel nose. That's about it for this tank, guys. But now we did have some other fish in here, and you guys will see them later, so you guys will kind of know what happened. Nothing happened to them. Like, they're perfectly fine, good health, everything like that. They're doing in great shape. But yeah, everything's feeling good in there. Yeah, I'll show you guys the tanks downstairs. For the 150-gallon setup, and as you guys know, we had the 2 tanks under there. If you're new here, then you were just now finding out about this. But anyways, we have our, well, what we're trying to do is breed those platinum convicts, but I don't know how well it's going to work out. I think that might actually go both females. Then we have 2 polar blues in there, just to see if anything would happen. But so far, nothing's happened yet. And then in here, we started something new. We started a feeder tank, because there's some fish that we have that only really like to eat little guppies. So we started a little breeding project for that. And then we've also been raising up plecos in here because they're a lot cheaper to get small than max size. We have some super red bristlenose in here. We have 1 right there, then normal bristlenose, then 2 reds down there. And then there's also 2 golden frogs, but you can't really see them. They're under like the sponge filter. But they're in here, I promise. If they come out sometime, I'll have to get a video of them. But there are 2 golden leopard frog plecos in here, and they are some awesome fish. But other than that, right now we're just kind of breeding these guppies, and they are having babies almost every day. And you can see that there's some pregnant ones in there, and they are breeding good. And you can tell they're happy. They got good colors, they eat good and everything like that. So can't really say it's overcrowded, because we have a 10-gallon tank, and it's looking pretty good. I know a lot of fish stores have like, thousands in, this size tank, or a little bigger, maybe like a 20-gallon with 1,000 in there. I can't even see the bottom. So I feel like this really isn't too bad compared to that. And those plecos, those are just bristlenose plecos, and plecos stay small, and they're thriving, and they're growing very fast, because they were smaller when I put them in here. They're about half the size, and they've already doubled in size in about a week, which is very, very good. But yeah. Now I'll show you guys the 150-gallon tank. Here's the 150-gallon tank. Like I said, it's kind of crowded. There's just mostly a lot of Oscars. But it's really not too crowded, because these Oscars had just laid eggs. I'll pop up a video of that real quick. Them doing their first spawn, which I don't know if those eggs were fertile or not. If you guys know, leave it down in the comments whether you guys know or not. And yeah, I'll pop up a video of that. It's like eating them. Yeah, guys, everything in here is doing good. We got our breeding pair Oscars, sleeper goby, our 2 plecos, red devil. Got another red devil in here somewhere. We got our Oscars. Yeah, there's that other red devil. We got Dovi in there. We got our Henry, our 1 Vieja, another Vieja. We got a redhead Vieja. We got a Syndodonus cat back there, and that's everything. And yeah, this thing's doing good. Haven't got any more, gotten rid of anything recently. But we're gonna get rid of those 2 Oscars, those 2 Oscars, those 2 Oscars, that Oscar. The only Oscars we're gonna keep will be these 2 albinos, because they've spawned before, and then those 2 they just laid. So I'm thinking about maybe put them in the 75 just to breed after, because it's pretty cleared out, and I'll just take out that ripsaw, because it'll eventually go in the 300-gallon tank. So I'll take them out, and then I think about putting them in the 75, and then just kind of having this more of a cichlid tank and less an Oscar tank. because it was a cichlid tank, then it turned into an Oscar tank, but I want it to be back to cichlid tank and change out the decor because it's looking kind of crap. But other than that, it's the only thing it's about kind of new. You know, the setup's looking pretty good. We have set up there, and yeah. If you guys have any fish suggestions, let me know, or video ideas. I'm thinking about just getting rid of those 2 tanks down there and getting like a 55 to put under here instead of having a 10 gallon, like a 20 gallon, I think that one is, or 15 gallon. I think I'm just getting like a 55 or something big to put on here and just like have guppies, you know, some plecos growing out, maybe breed them, or if we can get fry from the Oscars, and we have the Oscar fry in there and all sorts of good stuff like that. But yeah, guys, now I'm gonna show you guys what you've all been waiting for, the awesome 300 gallon tank. Guys, here is a 300 gallon tank. We have moved the Arowana down here, and he looks absolutely stunning. He's getting some blue and some red on him. Best colors I've ever seen on him, ever. We moved our birch in here, our big one. He's doing great. We put our lungfish in here. He loves to hide in those plants, move around. He's already eating, which is great. We have this golden pleco in here. And we also have 3 king tiger plecos. There's one down there. And the coolest thing that I've ever bought is right here. We got our stingray. It's an awesome, awesome stingray. Coolest fish I've ever bought. This is my dream fish. Fish I've always wanted. Awesome, awesome fish. Big shout out to Midwest Exotic Imports. Thank you, Cole, for hooking me up with this stingray. I really appreciate it. So if you guys are looking for a ray, not too bad of a price for a very high quality ray. You know, you can hit up Midwest Exotic Imports. I think they ship all the way through the U.S. mostly. I don't know if they ship outside the U.S. or not, but they'll ship to Kentucky. I know that for sure, and Indiana. So if you're in one of those 2 states, definitely hit them up. They're located in Indiana, so you can definitely hit them up if you're close to Indianapolis, or close to there. Definitely hit them up. But this tank is doing great. I know a lot of people are like, don't put plecos with rays, but you can definitely put, different types of plecos with rays. Now, common plecos, or like those cheap plecos, I definitely do not recommend. But now, if you get like king tiger plecos or like a golden pleco, now that's like, okay, because like some people say, oh, it's horrible to have, plecos with rays because, they'll suck stuff off of rays, but rays can also really defend themselves. That little barb they have sticking out, and then they'll just swing that board around and stab them, But anyways, yeah, I have watched these guys so much. I've really been watching them, making sure the plecos haven't messed with the ray whatsoever. And they really haven't. They haven't even gone close to them. I mean, other than like being on that wood right there, and then there's a king tiger pleco down there. And they're absolutely stunning plecos. I got from a buddy of mine. And then the Arowana, man, he's just looking stunning. Same with the birch up there. He's looking great. The Arowana is looking better than he ever has. You guys have any fish suggestions for this tank? Let me know. See, there's one of the king tiger plecos. Getting a good shot at him. He's looking great. But yeah, got a ray in here with dream fish, which is awesome. Looking around, he's gonna swim up the wall. Sometimes he swims around. He's pretty camera shy. He also doesn't really a big fan of light. Now, before a bunch of you guys say, "Oh, you can't have a stingray in rocks. That's horrible." Actually, guys, you can have stingrays in rocks, and they do enjoy rocks, as long as they're not sharp. That cheap aquarium rock. You got to get high-end, gravel. There he is, boys. There he is, swimming around. Look at that beautiful boy coming out to say hi. Yeah, you guys just got to get really nice river rock, because if he comes up, there's not a single scratch on him. He's been in here for a good week, and he's doing great. He's a great looking fish. And that driftwood, don't worry, that just actually sanded down, everything like that. Same with that piece of wood over there. But he just loves it in here. He'll swim around, swim all up the glass. Not a big fan where the lights are on, but definitely where the lights are on, he's off. He's going all the way up the glass and stuff. And if I'm not filming, he's just has so much more personality. But he definitely likes it in here, and the rocks do not bother him whatsoever. And see, the plecos are scared of him. If he comes by, that boy's scared. We can just see how beautiful that pleco is. That's just stunning. That's beautiful. Oh, look at that ray. He's beautiful. Yeah, guys. If you're definitely looking for a ray, Midwest Exotic Imports is definitely a nice place. You know, definitely have good quality fish. You know, they definitely have a good guarantee and stuff, all that good stuff. And this ray is definitely happy. This is a male, looking good, looking really nice. There he is, guys. And as always, thank you for watching. If you guys have any video suggestions or fish suggestions, let me know down in the comments. And that is a black diamond hybrid ray. I don't know if I said that or not, but just so you guys know, it's a black diamond hybrid. But anyways, you guys have any video suggestions, fish suggestions, anything like that, leave them down in the comments. I appreciate you all for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.